Hi everyone, welcome back to Plach. This is Raj Prudvi. In this session, we will discuss about how to install Git software in Windows operating system. I'm going to explain how to install Git software for Windows. Later, I will show you how we can register in GitHub. In previous session, we have already seen what is the difference between Git and GitHub. So let's begin with the session. To download Git software, as discussed in previous session, we need to visit git-scm.com. From here, you can click on this downloads button, or you can also click on this download the latest version also. Anything is okay. See here, download for Mac OS, Windows, Linux or Unix. Since I am a Windows user, I am working on Windows operating system. I will download Git software for Windows. You can see here it is showing your download is starting. So let me download this in desktop. Save file. So software is being downloaded. Once software is downloaded, now we will see how to install this Git software in our system. See, this is the software which I downloaded now. So version 2.30.2. Just double click on that. It will ask us different types of details one by one. Okay, click next. Click next. It is asking to continue. Click next. If you would like to select a different folder, click browse. Generally, we want this kind of softwares to be installed in C drive. Recommended next. So it is telling because already some software is available already with respect to Git. I want to override that. Yes. So don't do any changes here. By default, Git bash here, Git GUI here is selected. Don't do any changes here, not required. Whatever checkboxes by default they are selected, proceed with that. Don't click on any checkboxes again. Next, click next, click next, next. So which default Git editor you want to use? I'm interested to go with Visual Studio Code. So click on this, next. So let Git decide. Use the same radio button. Next. So don't do any changes here. Default Git for command line and also from third party software. Use the OpenSSL library. Next. Check out Windows style commit Unix style line endings. Next. Use MinTTY, the default terminal. Okay. Click next. Default, click next. Git credentials manager core. We will see after installation in our upcoming sessions. Click next. Don't click on any of this. Just default. The first one got selected. Click next. So click next. Install. So software is being installed now. So once we are done with the installation, click on Windows button and start typing git bash, or otherwise you can just open command prompt and you can see. Yeah. So first we will open command prompt and check whether git is successfully installed or not. To check that, open command prompt and use git space hyphen hyphen version. It should show us the version of git installed in our machine. Okay, installation success. I am opening command prompt. Finish. I'm opening command prompt. Git space hyphen hyphen version. You can see git version 2.30.2. This is the version of git I installed. Installation is success. It is showing me successfully what software I install, which version of software I installed in this system. Next, after this, if you want to get information about configuration, if you want to know list of commands which we use with git, use git config. You can see there are a lot of options available. So with the git config, lot of options are available. So git config space options. You can also get help about each and every command. Example, git config hyphen help. Git hyphen help. You can see it will give you details about all these things. If you use these commands, git help, I want help for config. Okay, now you can see separate browser window is open where you can find details about git hyphen config. So git space config, file option, type, etc. So you can query or set or replace unset options with this command. The name is actually the section and the key separated by a dot and value will be escaped. So basically we use git space config starting to set our username, email address, etc. So let me go for git config Prithvi git config hyphen global. So it is showing list of options you can use with the global hyphen global. Use global configuration file. So let me set username first. User dot name. So Prithvi 2244 I'm giving. Similarly, I want to set email also. Email Raj dot Raji 2244 @gmail.com. Okay, click enter. Fine. If you want to retrieve username or email, just use this command. Git config hyphen global user dot email. 1 second. Okay. Similarly, if you want to retrieve username, you can use the following command. Git space config space hyphen global user dot name. Fine. This is the way to install Git and set username and email. Next, let's see how to register in GitHub. As I said, it is a website. We need to first register with our Gmail and we need to complete registration process. github.com. So here we can see where the world builds software. Millions of developers and companies build, ship, and maintain their software on GitHub, the largest and most advanced development platform in the world. So if you want to utilize the services of GitHub in this internet-based environment, cloud-based environment, if you want to maintain your code project in a remote repository called GitHub, then first we need to perform sign up operation. Sign up. So it is asking us join GitHub, create your account, give username, email address, password. So username I'm giving Prithvi 4399. Yes. Prithvi 4399 username is available. It is showing right symbol. Next, email address. I would like to go for email address. Let me use this email address. Fine. Prithvi 8801 @gmail.com. Next, password. Whatever we want, we can give. I am setting the password now. Okay. Password need at least one lowercase. Fine. I'm done with password. Very strong password. Verify your account. So send me occasional product updates. I don't want all these things. Please solve this puzzle so we know you are a real person. It is equal to captcha to make sure humans are performing these operations. Verify. Pick the spiral galaxy. Okay, pick the spiral galaxy. Fine, right. Create account. Fine. So welcome to GitHub. You have joined millions of developers who are doing their best work on GitHub. So here they are collecting some information from the user. What kind of work do you do mainly? We'll go with I'm a software engineer. How much programming experience do you have? A lot, very experienced. When you are doing, you select according to your requirement. This and all just to gather some information from the user, not mandatory. What do you plan to use GitHub for? Host a project. Okay. Host a project. I'm interested in languages. Java, Python, Django, React.js. Okay. Complete setup. Please verify your email address. So once we verify our email address, then we can start using this GitHub. So let me verify my email address, gmail.com. Password. Okay. You can see one verification mail almost done. Verify email address. Verification success. What do you want to do first? Start a new repository. So here. So this we will discuss in our upcoming session. Anyway, email address is verified successfully. Now we can start working with creating repositories. We can start collaborating with our team. If you want to learn how to use GitHub and all, anyway, I'll be discussing about all these things in my session. But you can also click on this and go through some basics. Skip this for now. So this is the home page of GitHub. Okay, fine. So this is the home page. Create your first project. So when you want to create a repository, there is a button called create repository. If you want to import a repository, that option is also available, import a repository. So when you click here, there are a lot of options available. Here, go to your profile. If you want, you can do changes to your profile. You can edit your profile basically here in this section. So under account settings, profile, name. Your name may appear around GitHub where you contribute or are mentioned. You can remove it at any time. What is the public email that should be displayed? So about our biography. So small description about ourselves. URL. If you are having any website, you can mention that. Twitter username. You can mention your company name, location, everything. So that other developers, when they are cloning your repositories, they'll come to know about you and about your organization where you are working. So go to settings. Here lot of options are there. So you can also purchase Git. So a lot of plans are available. So currently we are using GitHub for free. This is the basic for all developers. If you want commercial, you need to pay for that. Generally, companies will take care of that. So companies will generally purchase that so that information, everything will be maintained private. So here, lot of options are available. It depends on your requirement, but as of now, not required. In our upcoming sessions, I will show you which options are important for you while working with this GitHub in a company. Fine. That's about installation of Git software, and this is how we need to register with the github.com. In our next session, I'll show you the flow in GitHub or The flow, what will be there whenever we want to push the project to repository or pull the project from repository. It need not always be project and all. You can go for normal files, anything is okay. So this will be discussed in our next session. Thank you very much. Catch you in next session.